Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat. At power forward, P.J. Tucker. At the other forward position, P.J. Tucker. It's time to introduce the starting five for your LA Clippers. At forward, 6'8", number 33, Nicholas Batum.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off.
Good evening to you.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one. So I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Clippers, the post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Reggie Jackson out there at Bledsoe. And it's George in at the small forward position.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. That one, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Batum with the steal. George looking over the floor. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion and guys feed off his energy.
Back to Lowry. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Tucker finds Butler. Shot clock at 6, and he comes up with the deuce.
You don't always have to force your way to the rim. That time, Jimmy takes what the defense allows.
Here now, the Clippers. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Bounce pass Robinson. Now, here's Tucker, defended by Batum. Lowry passes to Tucker. Can't get it to fall.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
George dishes to Bledsoe. And Batum kicks to George. Lets it go with the 3. The Clippers rebound. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot off.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and the dunk by Jackson.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Lowry passes to Butler. Here's Lowry. Now Tucker. Butler on the wing. Zubac defending. Poked loose. Stolen by George. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And the jam by Bledsoe.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. To the inside. Here's Butler. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Back to Bledsoe. There's Jackson with the three. Unable to get that one. Well, he go the other way with it.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Brings it. Pass from Reggie Jackson.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Robinson finds Tucker. Outside Butler. Lets a floater go, and he lays it up and in. Butler's got 6 points.
He's added that floater to his game. It's hard to stop him if he keeps knocking that one down.
Here's Jackson, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Justice Winslow comes in for Nicholas Batum. Mann's checked in for George. And it's Kennard in for Eric Bledsoe. And another basket for Miami. And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
And the basket is good.
And if you're the defender, you have to respect the ability of Jackson to finish. That opens things up for the assist.
Now, Hero. Defense right on him. It's hauled in by the Clippers. On the wing, Winslow. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Vincent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Wide open. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. The Clippers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Winslow, good on the bucket. Winslow's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
1:29 left in the first quarter. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
.124 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Hero. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Outside Jackson. Kennard for 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out left to the wing. Here's Okpala. And that's going to be a travel.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Jackson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The 7-foot wingspan of Reggie Jackson makes him a bigger player inside, helps him draw fouls.
Jackson at the strike.
Both free throws good from Jackson. The Heat trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. Second chance effort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jackson dishes to Ibaka. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Dedmon trying to break free. That one good for 2. Heroes got 6. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. There's the pass to Man. Pass to Kennard. Launches it. No good that time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Stick in a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Pocket is out there with Justice Winslow. And it's Man in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Passes it to Okpala. Here's Vincent. Puts it up from 12. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Good on the shot.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Here's Jackson. And he uses the glass on the way. Jackson's got 9. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Clippers leading by 3. Bledsoe looking it over. He dishes it to Winslow. Pass to Man. Bledsoe outside. 6 to shoot. Driving in. There's Winslow. Not going to go that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
George with the ball. Butler covering. Lowry against Bledsoe. The shot by Lowry, no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. This one for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. Such a great all-around player.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
And Butler sends it back.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots.
And there's the foul. It goes on Seja. That's his first foul. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Miami.
Substitution, P.J. Tucker.
Down low, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Man. And again, no good by the Clippers. And it's Miami's ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Clippers trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Clippers moving the ball around. George with the ball. Butler covering. Lets it go from deep. And the Clippers miss again. Miami leading by 3. Adebayo passes to Robinson. And it's good for 2.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Justice Winslow. George up top. Defended by Butler. Goes back up. And the layup good by Batum.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Lowry passes to Butler. Inside. Ball's knocked loose. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Batum. The pass to man to the middle. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Batum.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Robinson. Into the lane. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Fires the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside, George. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The Clippers trail. Man passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac. Flies back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Man passes to Bledsoe. 1:52 left in the first half. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Lowry has it in the corner. Cans it from downtown.
Timeout.
Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does. And that confidence rubs off on the team.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Luke Kennard comes in for Man. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Heat also with a sub. Markieff Morris is checked in for P.J. Tucker. In the corner, it's Morris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire. And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
No coverage that time. Butler's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Here's Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Lowry passes to Butler. Lowry against Jackson. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Adebayo's got 10 points.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Pass to Zubac. Robinson against Kennard. Back to Zubac. Here's Adebayo. And another basket for Miami.
And hey, Adebayo can make this shot. More than happy to take it when given the chance.
Jackson from long range. And so it's Miami with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now let's catch it all for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5.
You know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. Miami leading by 7. Loads it up for Adebayo. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
To the inside. Batum. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Drills it from outside. Robinson's got 9.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite 3-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career 3-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by George. Jackson finds Bledsoe. Right side Jackson. Batum trying to break loose. And Jackson gets it to go. 14 points for him.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Butler on the wing. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The pass to George. From outside, off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Here's Lowry. The rebound by Paul George.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
No good from Bledsoe. The Heat leading by 8. Here's Robinson, and it's sent back by George.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball.
And that was another look at the impressive team that led to the Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac, and Winslow subbed in for Nicholas Batum. The Heat also changing it up. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Mans checked in for Paul George. And then for Miami, Okpala's checked in. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Pass to Vincent. Clock at 4. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Vincent's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat. To the paint. Winslow dishes to Bledsoe. For the 3. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Bledsoe's got 7 points.
As good a playmaker as he is a scorer. Winslow with great patience and great vision.
Now, Hero, guarded by Bledsoe, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Heat making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Jackson comes over with the double. Okpala, the pass to Dedmon. Here's Vincent, defended by Ibaka. Okpala, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Inside. Outside for Jackson. Launches a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Okpala. It's tipped. Now here's Bledsoe. Tight defense on him. Ibaka finds Winslow. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Jackson. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
This is what you get from Reggie Jackson now. Powering through contact and has the focus to complete the play.
Passes it to Hero. Down low. Here's Dedmon. They get the rebound. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Driving the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's just a 3-point Heat lead.
I'll tell you, Jackson's first step is dynamite. A big asset off the dribble.
Vincent the pass to Dedmon. And here is Hero. Guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Okpala. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They could use a bucket. And Morris with the lay-in. And the Heat lead by 5.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Kyle Lowry comes in for Vincent. Dedmon kicks to Lowry. Shoots it up. Here's Morris. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
That shot misses. And it's Miami the other way. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
.153 left to play in the third. Here's Lowry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 9-point Miami lead.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint. Getting by the defense into his shot.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Lowry against Jackson. trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's man. No good that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Lowry has the open look, and there's another one for the Heat. Clippers trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ibaka, the pass to Jackson. Takes a 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The drive by Lowry. Got a hand on it. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And he banks in the lane. Jackson's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for Winslow. And it's Paul George in for Terrence Mann. And then for Miami, Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Hero.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Butler against Kennard. That one go. Just count it. Butler's got 14 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Jackson kicks to Batum. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Left side, George.
I mean, he closed the gap on that play with his speed. Jimmy Butler on defense is a treat to watch.
And that's it for the vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. And it's George in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's George, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
Baseline J on the way. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Kennard finds Jackson. And here's George. Kennard on the wing. Takes the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry. And now it's a 9-point Miami lead. Outside, George. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami the other way now. Robinson for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Butler with the steal. The 8-footer, and another basket for Miami. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Works it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Clippers.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Miami.
Lowry passes to Butler. Lowry against George. Paul George with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Great pass to set up the lay-in. George has got 4 this quarter.
Great read from Kennard, showing a selfless attitude, getting it to his teammate.
Lowry passes to Butler. Robinson up top. Pass to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. A 12-point game. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
The pass to Adebayo. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Heat lead by 12.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Butler against George. There's the 3. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Man, way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Adebayo with the elbow. And Adebayo throws it down.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
George passes to Zubac. Kennard for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Butler against Zubac. Butler kicks it to Tucker. Kennard against Robinson. Pass to Butler. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Miami also making a switch. Heroes checked in for Robinson. George against Butler. Outside for Jackson. Now here's Bledsoe, guarded closer.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Here's Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Good idea by Butler. Draw the contact while shooting. Get to the free throw line.
That free throw good from Butler.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And the Clippers call time here. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Here's Bledsoe. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12. Miami leading by 14. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. Lowry passes to Hero. 5 to shoot. Shoots. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Heat lead by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Miami.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Butler finds Tucker. Outside Lowry. Passes to Hero. Clock at 6. Butler against George. And it's sent back by George. Here's Bledsoe. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry.
You love the intensity Kyle Lowry brings. He gives you a no-nonsense mentality at the point guard position.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 16. Johnson kicks to Jackson.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And taken away by Johnson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Pass to Coffee. Outside Jackson. Los Angeles with another miss. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took...
David, thank you as always.